Okay. We're live, but before I work on this, I'm going to quickly redline a friend's thing. Hey, gatto, sì. Mau mau.
Okay. Coffee.
Hello, coffee man.
I need something to function. Oh, hello, cat.
Yeah, she's being noisy.
Normally it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so set up for this Renaissance fair. I forgot that I needed coffee in the coming days as well. So
Mm.
I needed sugar in the coming days as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I filled up the plastic container for it
Mm-hmm.
completely, and then I looked over just now with my new fresh cup of coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and my normal one was empty.
Oh.
So I had to open the suitcase that was already, tucked away and completely filled up
Aw.
with sugar. Yeah, well, should start moving into a softer pencil. Just got the basics down. Time for 2H. No, Shelby, you are not allowed to play with that.
Okay. Let's color these smooching ladies.
So detail the rough for this cover.
So how's your day been, broski? Oh boy, there's 3 viewers. Hello.
Oh, it's been quiet, honestly. My mom came by for coffee, which I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I actually took quite an easy day for once.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. The problem with that, and like so much work to do, is that at some point you don't know where to keep going or where to start again.
Yeah.
That has been my day.
Also, what's
Uh,
the opposite of a jinx?
uh, no idea.
Cause you like opposite jinxed me. Cause now I'm at 676 followers for the campaign. Sign ups, that's the word. So, haha,
Okay.
you opposite jinxed me.
Glad to hear it though.
Hmm?
Glad to hear it though. Yeah, I'm actually at my main desk right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with
Hey.
my
Oh,
hey,
hey,
hey
mute.
mute.
I'm on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Nice. I actually had some time to continue reading your comic.
Ooh. Want to
Yeah,
share your thoughts on it so far?
oh, sure. So,
What point are you at?
yeah,
Sucked. No, it didn't. It doesn't.
sucked so bad. No, so I read up to the point where Ivy is currently working in the mansion,
Okay.
and she stole that picture of
Ooh.
of
Mm-hmm.
Violet, and the dude found out. So that's about how far I got.
Ah, so he's about to take her to the mines, pretty much. That's the bit. It's not
Um,
exactly a spoiler.
yeah, no, like, she already was at the mines, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, I haven't read further than that.
So
So,
you're almost done
I'm,
with season
I'm,
1.
sorry?
So you're almost done with season 1.
Oh yeah, I guess so, I guess so. Um, so I really enjoyed the story so far. Like, it was a bit difficult to read in the beginning because the text bubbles were pretty much full with
Yeah, and
words.
Yeah.
I did fix them a little bit in the earlier
Yeah,
episodes, but I haven't gone further with that much. So like I
yeah,
fixed it up to maybe like soon after the cinema part.
yeah, that would be good. It'd be an easier reading experience, especially because people like me, like,
Oh
I just
yeah,
struggle with
big time.
reading. But
Yeah, but as
I
you did know, I did start fixing the lettering of the early
yes,
episodes.
yes,
But
yes, you did.
because it's a really boring process, I'm doing it bit by bit.
Yeah, and so I really liked how Ivy started like learning a bit more about the world and developing and getting to know new people. I liked the friends group
Mhm.
that she got involved for a short amount of time, you know, with all
Nice.
the routines. I'm
Yeah.
so heartbroken about Fiona. Oh my God, that was uncalled for. God damn it.
Oh, don't
Um,
worry.
oh, that made me upset.
Don't worry.
Um, okay. But I think my favorite character is actually Fatima. I
I
really
love
love her
Fatima.
personality.
Yeah.
She's so confident. I love her. So those are like my thoughts for now, I guess. Still all pretty fresh.
Thank you very much. I also like Fatima very much.
I really really like her.
She's really cool. She's also one of the characters that I'm trying to make appear more. Like she has plenty of appearances in the volume 3.
Mhm.
Though sadly she won't be very present in volume 4.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It's not the story isn't about her. She's just a side character.
Yeah, but I love her. I love her character design. I love her personality. I love how ace representation she is.
Yeah, and like oh, so you're gay? What does that mean?
Gosh,
Yeah.
have you lived under a rock your whole life?
Yes.
Anyway, where we're on the topic, am I sexual? Anyway, do you want to go somewhere where it's really gay? I
Yes.
enjoyed that so much. That was nice. I also find it interesting how, like, Ivy has met both of her parents, but she's so oblivious to it.
And so were they. Well, at least Dorian has no idea.
Yeah. Idiot. Oh, you have green eyes? Weird. Anyway.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
he has no real reason to suspect anything. I mean, he didn't even know that that her birth mother was pregnant when she left because she didn't tell him.
Yeah. That's fair. But yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So yeah,
she's not my lover.
so I'm gonna BRB. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, and then I think I'll
Okie
start or continue working as well. So
Oakley
see you
dokley.
in a little bit.
Take your time. But yeah, I'm just relaxing at my desk. I'm shrimping, and I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't feel obligated to work at my drawing desk right now.
And that's
So,
okay.
no, it's not for my back. It isn't.
No, it's not. But I'm trying to be a supportive friend, so that's okay.
Let me support you by not supporting you.
No. Yeah. It's like, who cares if your back gets fricked up? Whatever your mental health says, man.
I mean, that is literally depression right there.
Ripperoni with cheese.
Not wrong. Who cares about health?
Doctors, because they make money.
No, they care about sickness because that actually brings them money, and you being healthy does not.
Yeah, but health is everything regarding how you are. Being healthy means your health is good, but being sick means your health is bad. Health as a concept overall is like something that they are very involved in.
So today I saw the most legit meme regarding gaming ever.
Regarding gaming,
Yes.
what was it?
Cheat codes then. A row of letters and symbols. Cheat codes now. Credit card.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Cheat codes then. Row of letters and symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Cheat codes now. A credit card. Yep. Who needs
Very
who
Lamau.
needs skill when you can just be a whale? And I mean a money whale, nothing else.
Gosh, I wish I was a money whale.
Yeah, but I want to put it into gaming.
Hmm.
My record the last couple of years on gaming has been 3 hours playing Risk of Rain 2.
Ooh.
That is it. I
I really, because of the comic stuff, I'm rarely into video games at all the past few years. Yeah, though
Same.
sometimes there is a game that really gets me, like the dinosaur game that I'm playing a lot these days. I love it.
What dinosaur game?
The one,
oh,
the village one on the monster dinosaur's back.
Yeah.
It's really sweet and cute, and I've gotten 20 hours on it so far in the past few weeks because I really like it.
Nice. Yeah, the only game I recently played was Sky, Children of Light, and nothing more. Like, I've become such a casual gamer. Everything else kind of frustrates me.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't have the time to get into games anymore. Like, at all.
Yeah, no, like there is no time. We are working.
Gosh,
Yeah.
it's like some of the podcasts that I'm on occasionally for promotional reasons are like, so Nina, what comics have you been reading recently? And I'm like,
Yeah. Wish.
There's
Yeah.
yeah,
comics.
sometimes, yeah,
You guys have
sometimes I
time to
just
read?
mention some random ass generic webtoon that I sometimes read because the plot is pretty interesting, and sometimes, often enough, I mention Friends comics. Like I was in one that's going to publish the episode this weekend, and it's actually a really interesting podcast. It's what's it called? Comics Apocalypse something. I don't remember the exact name. And pretty much, like, if you're a first time guest, they give you no, wait, they were really nice. They deserve me looking up what their podcast name was and mentioning it. Because I really can't remember right now, but they were really nice. And the dude's name is Samuel.
Oh.
Where are you, Samuel?
The downside of
There we
working
go.
at your desk,
Sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
the downside of working at your direct desk and shrimping is that I am a lefty and that my light is even further to the left.
Oh
Oh
no.
well. But go ahead, Nina.
So the podcast is Comics for the Apocalypse. They're really nice. They're really fun too.
Uh-huh.
And it's a podcast that's different from the usual. So pretty much they give you an apocalyptic scenario, and then they ask you questions on it. So, like, for example, the I was on their show for the first time earlier this year with the launch of Volume 2. And the scenario that I was given was an alien invasion. And pretty
Neat.
much it was also like which comics that I've been reading I would bring with me in different different like parts of the apocalypse and stuff like that. And then also talk about what you've been reading, but also a lot like talking about like what you create, your process, and stuff like that. And it was really cute. And I went on as a return guest a few days ago, but they're going to publish the episode on my launch day, so to help me with that. And yeah, and so, but with return guests, it's mostly like, so hey, how has the world like improved since the apocalypse started? And mostly like, what comics have you been reading recently? It was really hard to think of an answer. Like I opened my webtoon app and I just put in my most recently read comics, but they were kind of all the same. Like plot wise, and so I didn't really have much to talk about, and so I talked about Vertigo's Funland a little bit too.
Ooh. Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
Oh. Oh, my back.
That would be a great one for me right now because I could just plug all the comics that I'm getting to publish.
Yeah, you know,
Like, what have you been reading? Well,
you could hit him up. He's not, of course, like a big
no, but I don't care about
but
big.
yeah, but he's also really nice.
Yeah, like I would rather have a fun conversation than go down the riddle of promotion
I
because
agree.
I do that so much.
Mm-hmm.
You
So like
know?
he will maybe look at your Kickstarter a little bit if you've got one coming up, and maybe talk about that a bit. But if you want to hit him up, he's Samuel George London, and he's European, so you don't have to worry about like getting up at 3 a.m. for his shows.
That helps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like,
I,
honestly, at this point, if any American offers me a show that is at like after midnight for me, it's an automatic no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I did a lot of those for my first campaign and didn't get enough traction, and no.
the thing is, like, for me, they did help, but I
But
am
not all of them.
also. Oh, of course, not all of them, but I am also a lot more known in European times with the amount of shows that I do myself.
Yeah.
So, for someone who comes around as for the first time, it's a lot harder
Mhm.
to convince people where, I've been doing live shows since early 2020
Yeah.
constantly. So even if, not everybody knows me there, we have the chat, people in the chat that recognize me and therefore are going to be more engaged, more interested, etc.
Yeah, that's very logical. But anyway, hit the
Um,
guy up. I think you'd really enjoy being on his show.
I suck at improv.
No, 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 it's not improv at all.
I know,
He
I'm
emails you
kidding,
the
I'm kidding.
questions and gives you the scenario ahead of time. And I actually had a lot of fun because of the alien invasion. I like aliens.
Yeah, if Cora would have an alien invasion, that would be hilarious.
Oh, that would be
That
beautiful.
would be like, so, intercontinental, interplanetary, or interstellar.
Oh.
Do we find a second core? That would be cool.
I mean, the actress who played Uhura died yesterday,
right.
I think. So I can imagine Pornhub doing a few porns in her honor.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
I mean, makes sense.
I
She
mean,
probably
yeah.
has a very, very large fan base.
I mean, she was also one of the participants in the very first interracial kiss on television.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
history. I can't believe that's still that recent though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no, because television is history-wise really recent, and the kiss happened around the same time as the civil rights movements in the 60s. So, like, it's not that recent considering how recent the civil rights movements and the bringing of television in every in normal people's lives was.
Yeah.
no, Vertigo's sus again.
Wait, Vertigo the character or Vertigo
Yeah.
like Heights problem? Ah,
The
okay.
character. The character is acting a bit sus again.
Vertigo,
Uh-oh.
you're being a sassy baka.
Always. Never know,
Yes.
friend shaped or not friend shaped.
Yeah, make your mind. Friend or no?
Yeah,
Friend
that's
or
what we're
foe,
expecting.
state thy business.
Drugs or
Yes.
candy?
Yes.
No, it's funny because at one point he does give our best boy drugs
Drug.
in the series, and it says it's candy, but no, it's drugs.
Yeah.
I approve.
I don't think
It's,
Calamity approved at the time.
Calamity didn't know better. He's a naive little cloud boy.
He is a naive
Boy.
little clown boy.
Oh whoa. Actually, he's already like fully mature, but he's
Oh
naive.
whoa!
Oh wow. Yeah, Lorsha, you kinda have to read up on that. I think it's in chapter 4 where he gets drugged.
It's Vertigo's Funland is a really cool read. If you haven't read it yet, I really recommend it. If you got a moment and you want to read something.
It's also pretty quick. I don't write a lot because I struggle with reading myself, so I'm trying to make it an easy experience for everyone else. Like I just draw a lot of pictures. I like pictures.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Cheers
it's
to that.
very show don't tell.
That is a
Yeah.
good thing. I'm okay with that.
It is very show don't tell, which is one of I feel its strongest points. How much it's
thank
show
you.
don't tell. Yeah.
It
Which
really
which
do
is
show.
which is a bit of a double-edged sword sometimes because
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, this is happening. What is happening?
What is
Mhm.
happening? Yeah,
But
it's a
because I like
delicate
the
balance.
psychedelic aspect of it.
Yeah. Um, I do try my best to make like the most important parts clear, and I do,
Oh yeah, you
and I do,
definitely succeed in that,
yeah.
especially in the most recent chapters, the ones that
Oh
aren't
yeah.
out yet. Yeah, like you can see how much experience you've gathered over time.
Oh yeah, I definitely like, uh, I I'm so like proud of my development as a comic creator. It wasn't always easy, and I know I struggled in the beginning, but I learned a lot. I did.
Very good.
Yes.
I think I've got it covered. Holy shit. That was
Ooh.
fast. Hold on, let me share this real quick.
Okay.
Also, hey, we've got 2 viewers at the moment. Hello, 2 viewers.
Hello,
Hello, two viewers.
hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
There we go. And is
Gonna
ink orange.
gonna make a t-shirt design with
Nice.
Vertigo and just Sassy Baka on it.
Oh, I like that design, man. I really like the
Yeah,
perspective.
that's cool. I like the flow of the lines. It's very
Mm-hmm.
cool.
It'll look better in inks, but
Oh yeah,
it gets the point across.
definitely.
I mean, people know how I ink at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This issue is going to be called The Bond.
Nice.
It has 12 pages of rain.
Oh no, your
Oh
poor,
no.
your
Yeah,
poor arm, your poor wrist.
Oh, no, I was fine.
Gasp.
Okay.
I am so good at, straight lines. But I never used a single ruler.
Oh damn.
Straight? That's not very LGBT of you, man.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Well, guess what? It was rain. Rain comes down in whatever way it wants to.
Yeah, slay.
Slay.
Hold on, let me see.
You know, talking about water and everything, there is like something that really messed me up recently.
Mm-hmm.
So, factually, uh,
Mhm.
ice is considered a mineral, like, frozen
Gasp.
water.
Yes.
So, like, technically, water is like lava.
Ew. No.
I mean, not wrong.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
let
why
me.
would you say it like that?
Why would you say that?
Why wouldn't
Yeah,
you? Wink, wink, not touch.
anyway, that's something that has messed me up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, mute, since you haven't seen much of Love and Chorus so far, here is what I've been doing for 12 pages straight.
God damn. Jesus Christ. Oh, but I like it. It looks cool. Let me actually
Um,
take a read real quick.
so, yeah, that is issue 6. You can get issues 1 through 4 on Global Comics and Tapas for free. So,
Okay.
I actually made a variant cover for Volume 4.
yeah, she did. Hold on, let me
Yes.
share that too.
I
She did
really,
it for level
I still
4.
really, really like the variant cover that I did for Volume 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, let me have a look.
Here.
Ooh, that's cool.
And
That's really
then
cool.
this is the main cover.
Also, I'm sorry, people on Twitch, that you can't see the covers. It's just part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh,
You,
that's
you just,
cool.
you just gotta be there to believe it. Have
Yeah, I
faith.
got it.
I don't think I've put Nina's cover on Tapas, but
No, it's
yeah.
fine. It's a variant cover for the print. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've posted
And
it on my social media, I think so.
like, so for people who don't know, I think including Mute, Love and Korra is a series where I thought up, like, I imagined the world and I told a couple of writers, these are the rules, go think what lives on that world, and good luck, have fun in my sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
So every issue we follow a new kind of creature, with the latest one being Tiny Travels. where I went overboard on amount of variant covers, but
Yeah.
um, they are adorable, tiny chameleon-like creatures that are going on a big adventure, and it is the most adorable thing in the world.
It is.
Aw.
And then this one is going to be a very emotionally heavy one.
Ooh, and it's got birds. I love
And it got
birds.
bird. It got
Yeah,
a
Bird.
lot of bird.
birds.
It got a lot of bird.
I
It
love
is actually
birds.
completely bird.
It is
Yes.
completely bird.
Hmm. Do I do a 1 point perspective? Um, rain. No, that's gonna overflow it.
Well,
Actually,
I guess it depends on the importance of the thing, because, like, 1 point
no,
perspective.
it does symbolize a lot in the story.
Well, because often enough, 1 point perspectives are also a lot more. Of course, depending also from the point of view, visually striking.
Yeah, but considering that color is such a strong point of this issue,
Mm-hmm.
both in the characters and backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna leave that option open so the background can be black and bright,
Mm-hmm.
silverish. So yeah, Lava Core 6 is gonna have a silver um, glow cover
Nice.
because yeah.
Like phos no.
No,
Eh,
no.
there's the word, but I can't remember it.
Yes, no, exactly. The word.
Holographic.
Yes,
Oh, I
yes,
love holographic.
yes. So
Oh.
I'm gonna try and get that in there because silver is such an important uh, point in this, and my distributor found a printer who can make interiors with silver.
Ooh. Ooh, also, hello, Dark Bug Arts. I'm working on an extra episode of Sunrise Blossom. It's like a sort of like prequel, sequel, extra episode. And I'm here with Lorsha
Hello,
and
hello.
Mutated Eye.
I
And Mutated
just
Eye is
died.
currently working on their comic Vertigo Funland. Or was it Vertigo's Funland?
Vertigos.
There you go, Vertigo's Funland. And Lorsha is working on their comic Life on Korra 6. That's what you're working on right now, right?
Yes, the cover for
Yes.
it
Yes.
because
Yes.
I'm my I'm supposed to be done with this in March. The
Ha
entire
ha
comic.
ha ha.
Aha.
Aha.
And then publisher happened.
Ha ha.
Mm-hmm. So
Plan.
yeah. Who needs a planning, right?
Yeah, exactly. Only nerds plan. What are you, a nerd?
Mm,
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
gross. This is a
Nerd.
no nerds club. Go away.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Oh, sorry.
No, he deserves it. He asked for it.
No, my Juxona just came out again. I can't control it. They're always out on the hunt to hurt somebody's feelings for actually enjoying something way too much.
Means to which I raise a middle finger, but that's something else.
Ew, look at Mutated Eye. They're doing comics.
No.
Gross.
What are you, a a, a nerd?
And you're a comic. Are you a comicist?
Ew,
Do you have comic
comics.
phobia?
Gross.
Comics.
How can I be comic phobia if I'm not scared of comics?
How can
Oh
I
my
how
god.
can I be comic phobic if I'm friends with comics?
Oh my god.
No, I've got no. You can't say that. I've got a friend who's on Webtoon Canvas.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting
Oh, me
toxic
too.
again. I'll take a step back.
my god, yeah. Sorry, no. Oh my
It was
god.
funny though.
Okay,
That that
let's
that, that
render.
was funny.
Yeah, let's render these smoochies.
Oh, yes.
But before I do, I am really thirsty, so I'm going to leave the screen open on this flat colored
I can
smooch and get some water.
Right, so she's thirsty, so we have to look at a thirsty shot.
Yes.
Oh my god.
first.
Okay, be right back. Oh no, I just realized the roses are covering part of the baby. We can't have that.
Ah,
No.
Bad roses, don't cover the baby. That's better.
but now the hand is covering the baby.
What?
Now the hand is covering the baby.
No, that's okay because it's like there's the baby's face isn't visible for the entire episode until like the absolute end of the episode, where he looks
okay.
up and goes ma.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Ma.
like here he looks up and he goes ma.
Aww.
Ma man go.
Mo.
And go ma.
Okay, I'm gonna go get that water now. BRB.
Yes, go get that water.
Wait, let me
I'm
zoom
just-
in so people can see the smoochy smooch. Okay, bye.
I'm almost pretty sure that after finishing this chapter, I might actually get my launch. If
Ooh.
everything goes smoothly. And then the true chaos will begin.
Mm-hmm. Then it's working against the buffer.
I'll be,
Mhm.
yeah, that, but I'll also be in the public eye again, because I kind of, after, like, getting into doing this comic, I kind of vanished and only once in a while post, and I think
Mhm.
people got a bit worried, because I wasn't really updating on my situation much, because I'm that kind of stupid. Just kind
Well,
of, like, ghosted my internet people, my
fair.
viewers, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. In between releases, I usually am too, but because of how much I've been needing to be online, because the publisher, it's actually killing my productivity.
Mm-hmm.
So I completely get you on taking a step back from social media.
Yeah. It has done wonders for my self-esteem. Because of the delayed gratification, I have to just be happy about what I do without like getting the
Oh,
validation
yeah.
of others. Like,
Yes, I am completely behind that. Like it's so easy to get lost in that. It's hard. Ugh.
yeah, some people don't know that, like how draining it can be
Mhm.
to be so like public and like worry about your stats and your
Mhm.
relevancy. But I'm very much removed from that right now, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time next year falling into that because I'm pretty much gonna do a convention every single weekend of the year.
I'm back.
Oh,
So
hi.
welcome back.
Come back.
So, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
gonna
looking forward to it, but I'm also very much looking forward to it because it might mean that I can get rid of my side job.
Does
yeah,
this?
but
You're excited for the convention that's keeping you away from my lunch week?
I mean,
I'm
yes,
teasing. I'm teasing. By the way, I'm not upset about it.
I know.
Or am I?
no,
No, I'm not. I'm
No.
fine.
I'm not good with sarcasm.
I mean, you can still join Sketchy Saturday. It will be there.
I mean, I
Um,
have to see what I might be because I'm launching at 6 p.m. So maybe I will, but I don't really have anything traditional to work on at the
No,
moment.
you would have to hit up Nita. I think C is actually gonna host it, or Daphne.
Maybe. But also, like, I feel that Nita might still be a little bit upset at me, and I don't want to push her buttons.
You do fair.
Because I did get carried away a bit.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that was a very bad stream.
It was a bad stream, yeah.
Yeah, well, it happens.
By the way, how did the one with John go?
Oh, it was awesome. Just like the guy is such an insight into classic animation, and just he worked on things that were part of my youth. And
I mean, if you mention
that's part of
Don
my second
Bluth,
youth.
then like same.
Yes, no, literally, he worked for Don Bluth Studios. Like,
That's insane.
yeah, no, like, I am publishing his new series now to get into Europe.
That's really exciting.
I am over the moon. Like, this guy is an absolute hero of mine. Let me pull up his IMDb again, because I don't know if you checked it out last time when we were in the chat, but yeah, he worked for Space Ace, X-Men Evolution, The Trumpet of the Swan, Pigs Next Door, The Scarecrow.
Oh, hello, Casey. Welcome.
The King and I, animated hero classics, animated stories from the Bible. Okay.
Oh, that's a long list of credits we got.
The
there.
Dragon Slayer 2, Time Warp, The Nutcracker Prince, Happily After After, Brave Star.
You got some big artists on your hands.
Yes. And then there's Daphne Lage and JD Calderon, who've been making comics for longer than I have been alive, literally. They started Tall Tales, the
Back in
series
the
that I'm
90s,
also
right?
publishing. Sorry?
Yeah, no,
Back in the 90s, right?
Yeah, like they started in 92 and I'm from 93.
Oh.
Yeah, like I love their stuff. Like I've been backing every single volume that they've been putting out.
Oh, that's nice. It's really
And
cool.
I mean, honestly, like I just love their stuff.
I mean, it is pretty damn good.
I know. And yeah, you can read all of those online. Tall Tales, TAILS.com, like EagleWorks.com. The Oswald Chronicles are free to read as well. They're all webcomics that have been turned into physical comics. And yeah, they rock. Like, these are highly professional, amazing people that are giving me the chance of a lifetime. Like, I am still completely flabbergasted. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely high.
Yeah.
Hello.
I can imagine. Hi.
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 But yeah, like, these are really cool people, and yeah, like, this is, 5 years of the overnight success, 5 year in the making, and it feels good. Like, whew, boy,
Yeah.
am I stressed.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But also very excited. Yeah, no,
Don't be stresso. Drink some espresso.
Cappuccino, but okay.
It's not cappuccino, man. That's not real cappuccino. I don't know how to tell you. It's not real
triggered
cappuccino.
Italian.
The real cappuccino, I know, but it's keeping me awake.
Okay, call it.
It is caffeine.
Call it cappuccino flavored powdered shit or powdered coffee. Powdered stuff.
It's instant cappuccino.
No, it's cappuccino flavored. It doesn't have the milk frothiness or anything.
Yes, it does.
Okay, send me a picture. It didn't happen.
Okay. Let me just. There you go. Coming up.
Let's see. That's not cappuccino frothiness.
No, because I drank half of it already.
Okay, that makes sense.
There you go.
Okay, this argument is paused until next time. When you've got it fresh. But dude, like I literally drink cappuccino every single morning. So like we're like twins on that end, but also no.
I mean, I don't drink cappuccino in the morning. I drink half a liter of espresso.
No, in the morning I have cappuccino. In the afternoon, unless I'm like at school working, I have a latte.
Even less coffee.
What?
But that's even less coffee.
No, it's not less coffee. It's just more milk.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's the same amount of coffee, but it's in a much bigger cup with more milk.
Yeah, that means that relatively there is less coffee.
You know what?
It's an
You know what,
afternoon
guys?
drink, not a what?
Guys, you're both wrong.
No!
I will elaborate, but you're both wrong.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, that settles the argument.
Okay, Mom. Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, God.
No, wait, hold on. I mean, parent.
Mommy?
You can call me Daddy.
Okay, Dad.
No.
And Daddy, when you call me, you can call me now.
Father.
Father.
Father. I crave violence, Father.
Yeah. Wanna know what's in my violin case?
Yes.
Violence.
Oh,
And a violin,
As
actually.
expected.
I
Oh my
actually
gosh.
have a violin.
nice. You just reminded me of Gold member saying Faja and Austin Powers.
Aja.
Which
Oh my
reminds
God.
me, forgive me, Lorsha, for a bit, of the hilarious line. There's only two things that I cannot stand: people who are intolerant of other people's cultures, and the Dutch.
No, I completely agree with him.
No, it's a funny line because it's
I know. I love the Austin Powers.
yeah.
Me too.
It aged so badly, but oh my god.
It's so bad and it's so cringy at times, but like
Yes.
kind of have
But
to forgive
it's
it
a
for it.
product of its time that was
Yeah.
brilliant in its time.
Yes.
As long as
And-
you recognize what's wrong with
Of
it,
course.
you're good, I guess.
Of
I mean-
course, and you can still enjoy it for the nostalgic value.
And we can still all appreciate the fact that the guy also turned out into Shrek.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And Cat in the Hat.
We don't talk about that here.
Oh, that movie's actually genuinely funny. I rewatched it with friends and it still holds up to this day.
It's but it's so bad it's good funny.
Yes.
Like
But
Austin Powers is a product of its time funny, you know, if you're the right age. If it was in at the right age, you're laughing your ass off, going, oh my god, no. But the Cat in the Hat, if you don't get the it's so bad it's good funny, you're gonna have an awful time. And I always have an awful time.
Well, the cat. Wait, Cat in the Hat or Puss in Boots?
Cat in the Hat.
Oh, okay. I was
Puss in
thinking of
Boots is
Puss in
awesome.
Boots. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Cat in the
no.
Hat. It was like freaking punishment for Mike Myers. Poor dude.
Yes,
But
it
also,
really was.
do you guys mind if we change the topic? Because last time we talked about old time comedy in a live stream, it didn't go well.
Oh, okay,
fair.
yeah, no, that's probably for the best, you're right. No, I can respect that.
So
It is,
Mute, what's your day been like?
honestly, very unproductive. I've
Welcome
been
to
dealing
the
with a
club.
bit of, yeah, no, I've been, I'm sorry you had to go through that as well, Lorsha, but I've been dealing with some slight pain and, you know,
Aw.
overall tiredness, and I had like weird dreams, and it was hot, and I
Is
don't know,
it
every single time I
aphobness
saw-
related pain or?
Yes, it is aphobness related pain,
Mm.
and
Aw.
I cursed my flesh prison to hell, but whatever. Yeah, that
Yeah.
kind of that pain goes into like my leg muscles, so I'm not like capable of like
Ooh.
standing for long. It's at least I have painkillers. So
Yeah.
Okay.
even though I feel like I've been just slow all day and unproductive, I
Mhm.
actually like managed to do quite a lot today. Looking back on like what I've drawn today.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
Yeah, so I think I'm finally getting back into my pace. I think what happened recently, the thing with it kind of
Yeah.
it defunct my mojo, my motivation to continue working on my comic, but I'm getting back to it now. So
That's
That
good.
does happen. I
Yeah.
mean, like
We all have
the,
ups
the
and
thing
downs.
is, like, if you at least get on it slowly but surely, you get a lot more done than you think.
That's true.
Like, you just don't realize because it feels slower than you're actually going.
yeah.
I mean, where um, I literally only get 1.5 hours a week to draw.
Oh,
Oh no,
ripperoni, man.
I'm so sorry.
That no, like that is literally how much the rest of my life is taking from me. But
Hmm.
in those 1.5 hours, because my penciling is very fast, I can take 6 hours on a couple of panels, and it will still be, about the same time as I would for my normal uh, output. It just means that I'm a little slower, but I'm the publisher, so I can decide when the deadlines are,
Good.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
Yeah,
is a
you
double-edged
tell
sword.
you tell them
Yeah,
deadlines who's boss.
yeah.
No,
Also, hello, Can Italian. Sorry, I didn't see your comment. Welcome. Also,
welcome.
what happened last time? It was just it escalated into political correctness, and it just became a clusterfuck, and we had to close it. It was becoming
Yes,
too much. So that's what
yes,
happened.
Just keeping it lighthearted.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, hey, we've got 4 viewers on at the moment. Hi.
Hey, yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome,
I'm
guests.
working on rendering Girls Kissing, and Lorsha is working on his comic Life on Korra and Mutated. So Lorsha's the purple dude, and Mutated
Yo,
Eye, the fuchsia magenta dude, is working on
Hey,
their comic Vertigo's Funland. And
it
I'm
is fun.
it is fun.
There is actually fun in this comic. I've just recently drawn it. Let me actually get out the fun hole one
The
second.
fun hole.
uh,
Oh my goodness.
one
Yeah,
second. Let me load the fun.
Let me load the
there's
fun.
the
There
fun
it
hole.
is.
There it
There it
is.
is.
Wait, hold on. Let me open the thing up so people can see it a little bit better. Okay, hold on. There.
There's the fun hole.
That's the fun
Yeah,
hole.
see,
Aha.
Oh
that's
my
the fun
god.
part. Yeah,
Oh boy.
I hope you enjoy. Oh yeah. But yeah, it's fun and it's sus.
Oh, it's so
Look at
sus. But like
so
in a good way, sus.
in a good way.
All the sus.
All
It's like when your teammates call you sus because they saw you venting, but
yeah.
because you're finally the the monster in your Among Us game, it's good because God Lord, you've been patiently waiting for your turn, and it's finally your turn to be sus.
Oh my god, I miss those days. Maybe it's time to play Among Us again.
Oh, that's actually a good
It's,
idea.
Mm-hmm.
it's been over a year for me, I think. Let me open up Steam.
Sus
Because
Now
Among
I'm
Us is very
it
interested.
came
sus.
out in like 2018, I think, but it was popular for a while in 2020, I think.
2020,
2020
yeah.
Yeah.
When the
into
thing
2021.
happened that we do not talk about.
Oh, that fucking disgusting thing.
The Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Okay.
Yeah, that ruined our economy for
Okay, so
good.
the last time I played was April 1st, 2021.
Oh, wow.
Talk about a
Also,
Wow.
joke.
Canetlian, yes, that is a clown. Mutated Eyes comic has a lot of clowns, and they're hot.
They
Ah,
are actually hot, yeah.
They are
Wait,
hot. It's
I
like,
made a
damn
nice,
it, Mutated Eye. Why are they hot?
why are they hot? I actually made a kind of a hot illustration. A few actually, but like I'll
Good.
show a safe work one.
Okay, your clowns give me feelings.
Give feelings. Look, he's tied up and
Wait, hold on. Let me
Mm.
make your
Mhm.
screen a little bit bigger again for the people to watch.
for the
Mhm.
people to enjoy.
Oh,
The people
hello.
demand joy.
Hello. And enjoy
Papa?
loud.
No, no, he doesn't give me Papa vibes. I want to say
No,
like cousin, but that sounds wrong.
cousin.
Yeah,
Cousin.
definitely not stepbrother.
Oh no, stepbrother works perfectly.
Yeah, okay, step flames
What
right
are
there.
you doing?
Oh my god.
Step
Oh my
cloud.
gosh, Kenneth Leon has a bad case of clussy fever. Yeah,
Oh,
we're all
yeah.
struck with clussy
Oh, yes.
fever. Classy fever. Oh yeah.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Hey. Lorsha,
So,
do you also have clussy fever, or are you like a normie?
I have classy fever, just not for guy clowns.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah,
There's a lot of hot other clowns.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Who
There's
wants to see a preview of my upcoming
me,
Me.
The
me.
Radiant Side Issue 2 thumbnails? It
Okay,
is now
hold
on
on.
screen.
Let me make the screen of the Discords bigger.
Eager.
Also, yeah, I agree, Kenneth Leon. Penny. So sorry, you guys can't see the chat at the moment. Kenneth Leon says Pennywise kind of bad though, bro. What do you mean? I agree. Honestly, honestly,
Honestly,
honestly.
yeah. Honestly, like, did you see that
That
smile,
dancing. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
the
He
dancing?
can dance all over my couch.
Ah,
Okay. Anyway, let's concentrate on Lorsha's work for a second.
Okay, this
well, it's
this
not
is
my own. This is not my own work. This is by Kimmy Comics.
I see it.
But she is continuing the Radiant site for us.
Okay.
oh, she did a really good job adapting to
I know, right?
manhwa paneling,
Yeah.
traditional manhwa paneling.
She, I mean, she is more of a manga artist, so
Yeah, but manga
Um,
paneling is something completely different too.
yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's. I'm really glad I got her on board. She actually came to me, and I'm so happy about that.
Yeah.
And this is so saucy romance. It's not even funny anymore. If you like K dramas, this series will have every single trope in the book, and it's
Oh, no.
hilarious.
Oh no. By the way,
Including
talking about
the
like
oh,
did you guys know there's like a Subway sandwich K-drama
A
that's
what?
centered around
What?
Subway? There's a Subway sandwich K-drama.
Oh,
my
my
God.
god.
is it
Yeah.
about the Subway sandwiches?
It's a tool to express love, and it's also obviously a sponsored thing.
Ooh.
Neat.
It's very funny.
But yeah, these were the first 11
Yeah, no, that
pages.
looks
That
awesome.
looks really nice, dude. I'm really looking
I'm
forward
still looking
to.
forward to seeing. Yeah,
the next
I'm
Radiant
looking
site.
forward. Yeah, she's rocking it.
Definitely. And you too. You're a good publisher.
I try.
Pat
And I
pat.
wish I
Good
could give you a
publisher.
good publisher, pet.
Now I gotta pay for everything.
Oh,
I'm the best publisher.
Yeah, I'm gonna
poor publisher.
Aw.
And,
draws you as a gold retriever but with red hair.
buy my comics so I can make more.
Oh my
comics.
gosh, like Clifford, because he's red and giant.
Oh no.
Is your name Clifford? I know what your name is, but like,
Yes, mute. My name is Clifford, and I'm a big red dog. Woof woof.
actually,
Who's
I
your
call
big
you
boy?
Please don't call me Clifford.
okay. Okay, I'll respect you for now.
I love you for now.
For now. Don't misbehave or you'll get the Clifford treatment.
Clifford treatment.
Oh my god.
sorry, being a bit chaotic again. It's getting a bit late. I think I'm gonna.
I know that one.
Yeah, I should be proud of myself. I did way more than I thought I would, and I think I'm gonna take a break and like chill with my friend who has been
Okay.
like lurking in the background and like doing their own thing for a while. So I wish you guys a nice stream and was very nice talking to you.
Sure.
Yeah,
See you. See you next time,
always.
you.
Yeah.
Take it
Okay.
easy.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's 10 p.m. Holy crap.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought this would take me a lot less than it has been.
We've been distracted and it's late, so your ability to make decisions is slower.
I don't have to make decisions because it's literally just like coloring, and I've already got a palette for everything, so I don't really need to make any big color decisions. I just got a color pick.
like your most productive hours in a day are the first 2 to 4 hours you're awake. So, like after that, it just slowly climbs down. And seeing how it's 10 p.m. and we've both been up since like what 7, 8 in the morning.
You
It's-
overestimate my ability to go back to sleep after your alarm goes on.
I mean, I don't know when your alarm went. Mine didn't go off, so I woke up at 7 a.m.
Well, I mean, like, I do go to sleep pretty early normally, like maybe around 11 or so. But
That is late
like,
for me.
what?
That is late for me, but I'm extreme.
Yeah, you are rather extreme. But like, I physically cannot like get out of bed unless it's for like a middle of the night piss, like
Yeah.
before 8. It's like there's some power that's like, no, it's early, go back to bed.
And I'm here going, oh, it's 4:30. Hold on, I am awake.
Burger time. Like that Patrick meme from SpongeBob.
Yes.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
And then pretty much, oh boy, 4:30 in the morning. Let's get coffee and get to work.
No, I mean, I always do wake up at like between 3 and 6 a.m. But that's because my bladder is very sensitive.
Yeah, I know that one, but yeah, like if I have to work, I'm up at 4:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
and usually a bit to bed at between 8 and 9, which my dad hates because he loves to call me right after 8.
Bad dad.
I was asleep, or I'm going to sleep, so leave me the fuck alone. But
Yeah. You tell him.
he doesn't call me all that often. Usually it's no news is good news,
That's good.
which is a very, very good standing between us.
That's good.
Also, kids, this is from your friendly neighborhood publisher. If someone wants you to do something for exposure, make a contract if you agree on that exposure. If they agree on money or compilation, like comp copies, also make a contract about it. Because you get burned. You get burned hard. So don't do that. Make a contract. Because I'm
Amen.
seeing it happening to a lot of my friends, and I want to grab their heads and go, "You dense idiots!" But
I think there might be a lot of anxiety around the fact that people don't know how to make contracts.
yeah, well, that's why they come to me, and then I send them the template that I use, and they're like, "Oh, that was easy."
Well,
And I'm
because
like,
like,
"Yeah, I pulled it off the internet too."
because I mean, like the one time that I did kind of make a contract, I also pulled it off the internet. But because it's something that doesn't really get taught in school well or
Yeah.
much at all, there's also a bit the anxiety of like, okay, but doesn't it have to like be taken to a notary to be legally binding or something like that?
No. Literally, make something that you and someone else can go back to and be like, okay, so this was the agreement. If there is something, if there is a problem that is not in the agreement, that's okay. You can talk it out and make a new agreement and make a new contract surrounding that point. But in all seriousness, if you start with a contract, and it's a two-way thing too. Like it's not a, oh, I'm just gonna drop them this thing and they have to agree and just sign it. Like
Mm-hmm.
uh, every contract you can go, okay, so what does that actually mean? Because usually it's a lot of legal mumbo jumbo where you're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
So ask questions, be clear about it, and
Speaking of which,
um,
we were rediscussing my contract at work today
mm-hmm,
because my original contract expired yesterday, and they
mm-hmm,
renewed it for a month because from September they want to have me continue with a proper contract that is not time binding. So
sweet,
yeah, which is very very good. But also like
yeah,
we were rediscussing some of the terms of the contract, which was mostly the hours, because technically in my contract I am legally bound to a minimum amount of hours, and technically they're bound to a maximum amount of hours. So
mm-hmm,
like technically with the contract they started me with last year, because I only started working for them last year, they decided to
yeah,
give me minimum 6 hours a week, and then they were going to give me more when they renewed my contract, but then the
yeah,
deadline for the contract came and they had forgotten about it, so they just renewed the contract that I already had instead of making a new one,
fair, fair,
which meant that for a while I had to continue with the minimum 6 hours, maximum 12 hours
mm-hmm,
technically, and which means that every month I get paid for 6 hours a week worth of work, and every 3 months I get paid for all the overtime hours that I did,
yeah,
that I did over the previous 3 months. But the problem is that since March, we have been absolutely swamped with works and new students, and like technically summers are when the school really slows down a bit,
mm-hmm,
but this is like the busiest summer they've had ever. Like they've had a shit ton of new students, and it's never ever been like that for them. And so
oh,
since March, which is like good on some
yeah,
sides, but which it also means that since March I have worked a lot more than the maximum 12 hours that
yeah,
I was bound to. I mean, and they do pay me for all the extra hours that I do, even if it's more than 12 hours a week. But the problem is that, like, if I get sick, which did happen because I was stuck at home for a week and a half for COVID,
yeah,
the pay that I get on sick leave is only for the 6 to 12 hours that I was initially contracted for, and not for
yeah,
the actual amount of hours that I was working.
yeah,
So we were rediscussing the terms of that. So they're going to
good,
give me the same amount of work, more or less,
mm-hmm,
from September, but more hours in the contract.
that is very good,
Yeah. Because initially they didn't really expect me to have to do that many hours of work. But then, like, between a colleague getting really sick and having to often go on sick leave because they got like a bad chronic illness of some sorts,
yeah,
and one colleague going on maternity leave and
mm-hmm,
such, they didn't expect, and also the crazy amount of new students coming in, despite it being freaking August.
yeah,
Yeah, they had a lot more work than anticipated. And like again,
yeah,
I'm okay working the extra hours as long as it's like within the schedule that I gave them for my availability. But yeah, there
of
was
course,
the issue of like, what if I have to go and like, what if I get pregante and go on maternity leave? Or what if I get, hi Luna, I'm on Twitch by the way, so you can't
Yeah.
say tit ass fuck too much. Or like, what if I go on, if I get COVID again?
Yeah.
And yeah, like luckily here in Europe we do have paid sick leave, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And that's the thing about contracts too. You can renew them, you can adjust them, but yeah, it has to be something that both parties agree on.
Yeah. Also,
So
Canitlian says if they're going to pay you in exposure, don't take the job. I partially agree, but I think it really depends on the type of exposure. Because if it's like,
yes.
because technically, advertisement companies work in exposure pretty
Okay,
much.
so here's where um you have this is how I tell people to look at a job, right? And this comes as a publisher, but also as a creator. And I've done 3 anthologies now, where we invited other creators to make a short story, comic or prose, and we would publish them in a book. We paid them very little because we didn't have much money. This was to get them out into the world and to put them down as authors and published creators. So this was a lot of exposure for them.
Like
It was
an
also very
internship.
good for us. And not really. Like this was, it was a job.
No, yeah,
For both sides.
I mean like an internship, like it is a job, but they're kind of they're not getting much money, but they're getting the experience.
Yes. No,
Is what I
exactly.
meant.
Like it's experience. So the the way you should look at jobs is what do I get out of it? If it is someone who comes at you with 12 issues of comics, like a script written, and they have zero experience in the publishing business or in the comic creation business or in whatever business really, and they're gonna say, yeah, you're gonna get 50% where um, once any money is made.
Ah ha ha.
Yeah, no, that is the wrong kind of exposure. However, if, for example, it is an anthology where you have to make 6 pages, 6 to 10 pages in total, it is a very small risk for you. It is a very big lesson for you as a creator, and it is um, a very low risk for the other party as well.
But also,
And
like if you're someone who has maybe a lot of followers, and you ask an artist to do a job and tell them they're going to pay them an exposure, and use the fact that you have lots of followers as like
yes,
a push for that, it's like understandable, but also I'm going to stare at you badly because you jackass, you're just yeah.
that's the thing too. Like them having a lot of followers does not mean exposure, because the person that they are going to push mostly in those kinds of deals, and let's be honest, if they have a lot of followers, if they don't pay you while they are being paid
Oh
um,
yeah, that's another thing
from,
too.
from this kind of exposure, this passive income, then they're assholes.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So, say you have a writer with 100K followers, and he's like, "Hey, I want to do a Kickstarter. I really love your art. Would you be okay with doing 6 pages for free? And if the Kickstarter is successful, I pay you in full for the entire series or for the entire comic, and then you can go, okay, how big is that risk for me?
I
So
mean,
six
6 pages
pages?
isn't much.
No, it's not. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the risk suddenly gets very low for you,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets a little bigger for them.
Yeah.
But if the Kickstarter isn't successful, you both go your own ways, and you only spend the amount of time of 6 pages on that project.
If the dude is already relatively well known. If it's a nobody, then like,
if it's a
who's
nobody,
with no
even still,
experience. I
if
mean, like
it's a
someone
nobody
with
with
no
no experience,
yeah.
it is a bigger risk, but they're still giving you the lowest option of risk. And at that point, you can also say, I'm not going to do it for free, but
Yes,
I can lower my page rate because I can see that you're new, but you're very passionate about this.
but that's
It's
entirely up to the person too.
Yes, that is entirely up to you as a creator. So you gotta be open about it, and they have. Usually, you find out what someone is like in business within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Um, and that is something that I have found time and time again with literally everyone that I'm both doing business with and talk to as creators and publishers. So keep that in mind. If you have a bad gut feeling, you always have the ability to say no.
Mm-hmm.
And I know as a starting creator, that is hard because you have that rent at the end of the month. But even so, you can say no to their first offer and give them a different option. If they disagree or they keep pushing, that is a hard no. Because that person will not be fun to work with or for, and they will absolutely drain you, and you will not be able to work on other things.
Very clever.
So, yeah, like, no is a luxury, but it's also not that big a luxury. Like,
No is
yes is a
also
big.
self-care.
No is self care, but no, yes is a bigger luxury than no.
Yeah.
Because a yes means a luxury for them.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm learning so much.
We're also streaming on Twitch and kind of
Yes.
answering to a couple of like comments and stuff that were being shared on Twitch. So how are you, Luna?
Yeah.
How's your day going? Luna?
I think we scared her.
No.
You
Maybe
okay?
she'll come back later.
I'm here.
Ah.
My internet's
Ah,
going
okay.
out.
Okay.
It happens.
Sorry about
It's okay.
So I don't know if the chat has been active anymore.
No, not much since we started talking about the exposure thing. Currently,
yeah,
I have
I-
2 viewers.
Well, good to have you guys. And yeah, I get rambly, I know, but this is stuff that I am personally very involved with. So yeah, I try and be open and clear about these things because, you know, even if I've done this only 5 years, there's a lot of
5 years is a long time, either way, man.
not really. Like 5 years is
I mean, especially considering it's a business and a market that most people give up within a few months.
well, that is the problem. Like comics,
It gives
okay,
you credibility, is what I mean.
yes. So to anyone who wants to start in comics or has just started, like the famous Jack Kirby said, comics will break your heart, kid. And what he meant by that is, it is long work, hard work. It is a marathon that
Not
does
a
not
sprint.
end. It's never a sprint. But
Unless you've got deadlines.
yeah, but that is usually procrastination.
Yeah.
And
But you can procrastinate in a marathon as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please do go ahead.
do start to yesterday, like by all means, you know. And it's hard to get going on something, but if you want something, get on it.
Amen.
Because nobody is going to do it for you. And if they do, then it's never going to be the way you want it to. And whether you're okay with that or not, that depends on you. But that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just want to start, you want to get something out there, you got an idea, go for it. And don't worry about getting famous, don't worry about lots of people buying your book yet. Enjoy the fact that you're creating something and you're already suddenly, with your first page in there, a million miles ahead of most people in the world. Because you went from, I want to do this one day, to I'm doing it. And from there, you just keep going.
Amen.
And start small. Like,
God, start
do not
small.
do not go for the magnum opus.
Nobody's first work is a magnum opus unless you're Mary fucking Shelley. Fucking Mary Shelley. I'll never stop being salty about Mary Shelley. How dare she have a magnum opus as her first work? God damn it! Ruining it for the rest of
The
us.
problem with that is, like, it was a one-time wonder.
Yeah, that's true.
And luck is one thing, perseverance is another.
Mm-hmm.
And your first work is going to suck. Hands down. And that's okay. It should. Because in that first work, you should have the least risk for yourself and the least time taken. If you make a 5-page story or 20 panels or whatever you want to work in, that is 20 panels where you're going to learn every little bit of thing that you never thought about before when it comes to creating something. So make it low risk, make it look bad, get through it like it was, like it was nothing, and it's still gonna feel like a lot of work, because it is. So, enjoy that, enjoy that freedom. A lot of us don't have it. Especially not if you keep going, by all means. So, just enjoy creating it, and don't worry about the results yet. Those results will come later as you've done it, because that is your experience as you go.
In nomine Patri, Filii et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen.
Ameno. Ameno. But yeah, I'm rambling again. I'm very tired. It is 10:30. I'm way past my bedtime. No, I don't want to go to sleep. Because, I don't know. I'm in my workcation. I'm allowed a little bit of time to myself. I pretty much finished the pencils for the cover, so. I'm probably gonna take like 6 hours to ink, but that's fine. I mean, I know myself. Also, if there's any Europeans watching, or especially Dutch people, this weekend, from Thursday to Sunday, I will be at Castlefest in Keukenhof, Netherlands, selling all my books.
Yay!
It is the biggest fantasy festival in Europe.
Oh, wow.
So, it is going to be busy. Yeah, I'm looking at 50,000 people a day. I'm gonna die. They're 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are big ones.
Yeah. You know what the worst part is?
What?
If I was in the main area, it would be 10 a.m. to midnight days. Yeah. Yeah. Them's rough days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Yawn.
Okay, the stream's been going for about an hour and a half, so I'm almost done with this panel, and then I think I'm gonna close.
Oh, hey, Squeaky.
Oh, it's Squeaky there.
Yes, Shelby is being a Squeaky.
Hello, Squeaky.
You wanna cuddle? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Good girl.
That blush is a bit too intense. That's better. Okay, I'm all done rendering the kiss. I'll probably finish the rest of the episode tomorrow, maybe. Because luckily, I've got so many students that cancelled on me tomorrow.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, so I've only got, only 2 hours of work tomorrow. Oh, God bless. And I
Oh.
started scripting volume 4 this morning, so I'm probably also going to continue working on that tomorrow. And get started on the pages of volume 4. Maybe not tomorrow, I don't think so, because I still got to finish the script and do the storyboards. But this week, maybe. There's going to be a lot of animals in the first part of volume 4. I'm not looking forward to that.
I should receive the money from the Radiant Side Kickstarter this week as well.
Nice.
So I will be ordering Tall Tales 1 and the Oswald Chronicles 1 this week.
Nice, nice, nice.
So they should come in next week, Monday.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna close the stream. Thank you, Lorsha. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Knitlian. I've been working on some panels for Sunrise Blossom, and Sunrise Blossom Volume 3 launches on Kickstarter this weekend, August 6th, and Volume 3 is already all done, all rendered, all formatted, so pretty much as soon as the funds come in, it's going to be sent to print, and it's going to be shipped so fast. So, thank you. Good night, everyone.
Hey, awesome, lovely.